This week, Al Santasiere, the Yankees Senior Director of Publications, joins us to let us in on what is inside the October edition. And no surprise, it is the captain, farewell captain, Derek Jeter, that's on the cover for October. You were here during the final homestand. Tell us about what you can share. What exclusive little nuggets do you have for us?
The cover story for the October issue is a story I wrote about his last game here at Yankee Stadium. And again, such a special night and something that, you know, no one could have ever imagined. So the story is a great combination of hidden details from that night, as well as a tremendous collection of photos where our photographers really had access that no one else did. As far as like a hidden nugget or whatever, I had a really neat conversation with Joe Torre after the game, and it was kind of a neat thing. When Derek came off the field at Yankee Stadium for the last time, Joe Torre was there in the dugout, and they were able to share a moment. And just a couple minutes after that, Joe spoke to me about that. That's in the story, and that was, kind of a little exclusive moment that we were able to share with our fans, and something we're very proud of.
There were so many unforgettable images from those last few home games. Certainly that last game was out of a storybook, like we mentioned. That fairy tale continued to Boston, and you traveled to Boston as well. What did you get from those final days?
Yeah, you know, it was honestly as enjoyable as the last game here. You know, I was there to write a column about it. Was fortunate enough to watch the game with my family and kind of share those experiences in my column, which is unforgettable, once in a lifetime type of day. Our executive editor Ken Derry wrote a tremendous and moving story about Derek Jeter's entire last day in a Yankees uniform. And it, you know, again, it was just a beautiful day, a beautiful experience to watch Derek take the field for the last time, to bat for the last time, and to get his last hit.
Okay, we look forward to that, Al, for sure.
Thank you.
Beyond Derek Jeter, you experienced another special event, and that is going to Pittsburgh to celebrate one of the greatest the game has ever seen.
Yeah, it's a really neat thing. In Yankees Magazine, we celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, which of course runs September 15th through October 15th. Last year, I went to Pittsburgh to spend a day at the Roberto Clemente Museum, who so many of our Latin ball players and Latin ball players throughout the majors have followed in the footsteps of.
As for your Q&A session this month, Al, it has a Chicago twist.
Yeah, it does. We do 2 Q&As in each magazine, and we try to pair people who have some type of connection. This one was an easy one. I went down to South Florida to have lunch with Mike Ditka, the Bears' legendary coach. And of course, you and I spent some time with Jim McMahon last winter for another Q&A. They're special pieces. They both talked about their famous 1985 Bears team, which is really neat. And also, they both have a tremendous appreciation, not only for baseball, but for the Yankees. And they shared their thoughts on that. And they're 2 really fun pieces to read.
Did you ask them about the Super Bowl shuffle?
How could I not?